Okay, I'm back. I'm processing a lot of videos, but here we are, a continuation. As you can see, I think the build's pretty much the same as before, except I've got automation, and I forget exactly what automation is pushing right now. I think it's phase run, phase rush, phase run, phase rush, phase run. Yeah. I want to say at one point I ended up having blind rage on a build, but I don't believe that ended up working out. So I turned it off. I could be wrong. Or maybe I end up putting blind rage on later. I don't know. But as you can see so far, build's pretty solid, you know? I've got almost 3k life and almost 1600 energy shield. Still got my Herald of Thunder. I've got whatever that move is that's beside automation. I'm not sure what it is. I assume it's a ice type attack. Something that probably leaves behind a trail of ice. Um, in fact, I wouldn't be surprised if the word cold or ice was in the title. Um, my boots and gloves are rares, which are hit with the little eldritch, whatever. My torso is unique. My weapon's unique. One of my rings is unique. The other unique. I mean, the other ring is rare, and I believe my helmet, I believe, is rare. Uh, so that's the setup so far. Following like the standard setup for a Herald of Thunder Autobomber. Everything's going pretty smooth. Flasks haven't really changed, excuse me, much at all. And as you can see, my hotkeys for my abilities are pretty much still the same. I move, I frost blink, and I have this ball skill. Okay. Also, my belt is rare, and my amulet is a unique, and my amulet also has an anointment on it. I forget what the exact anointment was. The reason why I'm forgetting so much of this stuff will make sense once the series, like as the series goes on. I'm trying to upload all my content onto one overall file instead of having to upload and then wait for it to generate its files and then render and blah blah blah. I'm just uploading everything all at once. My PC is taking some time to do it, and I don't blame it because I have literal like hours and hours worth of content. But this should make things a little smoother. What I'll probably end up doing is just mixing it all together here, and instead of doing small individual videos, this will probably just be one longer video than all the rest since I'm uploading everything here and just waiting on everything to generate, which um, sometimes I have issues with that, but we'll see. As you can see, my life is finally not killing me too much. Mana drain, I won't lie, it's a real rough one for this build. Like when or mana siphon, I guess, energy shield slash mana siphon, the blue circle on enemies. Yeah, that's torture. That is absolute hell. I hate it. A lot of my builds pretty much just fall over and die whenever an enemy like that comes up and I don't, jump into the circle to kill them outright. So as you saw, the idea is to kind of like rush them, circle around them, abuse them. Um, I think my health flask is actually a hybrid flask, so I heal mana and health at the same time, but I could be wrong. It might just be a straight up health flask. All I know is I got like a ton of health back, as y'all saw as I was about to die. I thought I leveled up. Hell, maybe I did. I don't know. So yeah, this has been the build so far in terms of progress and updates. Any major updates I can think of, I would say would probably be the gloves and potentially the boots. So with anything rare, right? I'm aiming for more energy shield. I'm aiming for more health. I'm aiming for more, not mana, because I mean, as long as I have like enough to run the stuff that I need to run, I'm fine. So, and I don't think my damage actually scales too much off of how much mana I have. So I'm not really aiming for mana, but energy shield and health are like the top two. I know for sure. Any kind of resistances, I believe, helps with that as well. Like my survivability. And then like chance to suppress spell damage. I don't think I have any like chance to block attack damage though. I believe that's my basic setup on those rares. In terms of the belt, it's probably just mainly resistances, and that's all. I don't think I put too much into armor or dexterity, and that mainly just comes from trade. I wasn't like outright crafting too much gear. So this should be all for this segment.